What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we are jumping into Wolverine issue number 49. This is Sabretooth War Part 9. Everything is coming to its conclusion. Wolverine issue number 50 being the last issue before the end of the Krakoan era. We have seen that Wolverine has been depowered. Because of this, he went to a secret facility where Forge had helped him create an adamantium armor, suited up and ready to go out there and find Sabretooth. To end this once and for all and take down the Sabretooth army. We have Sabretooth himself that is currently trying to break out of his prison, with Necra using the Death Seed given to her by Doug Ramsey. It grabbed hold of Sabretooth and it took him in. While that problem may be off the board, there is still Graydon Creed, the son of Sabretooth that has been hunting down Sabretooth throughout the entire multiverse. He has made a sport of it. And with the other Sabretooth giving him the opportunity, Graydon Creed has returned and he is back to doing what he loves, taking down Creeds. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we pick up with Sabretooth encapsulated in some kind of prison in an office. This is something that he wasn't expecting, and we have Doug Ramsey that walks into the room. As he sits down, he makes it very clear that he is in fact not Doug Ramsey. Sabretooth met Doug Ramsey at the Quiet Council, exiled him to the pit. Cypher tried to show him mercy down there. This is a programming of Doug, one with his most vital qualities, his belief in fairness and his deep reserve of hope. Doug Ramsey is an optimist. He really is hoping that there is some way to save Creed. He believes that there is a way to save everybody, even someone like Victor. But with Sabretooth breaking out of his prison, he goes to attack Doug, only to be swept away. He finds himself in the snowy mountains, trekking through, finding a cabin. In this cabin, there's gear, there's weapons. Sabretooth thinks he's found the jackpot. But when he takes off his gloves, he learns that these are not his hands. When there's someone knocking at the door, it gets broken down and it is Sabretooth. So when he goes to look in the mirror, what he sees is his victim. Sabretooth is having to relive every time he has killed somebody. He has to feel it from the shoes of the victim. Every scratch, every cut, every punch, every bite. He is feeling all of it. This is the day that he murdered Silver Fox. As we pick up on Krakoa, we have Camo that is trying to work with Graydon Creed, but it was an inevitable fate for them to just not agree with each other, to eventually try to kill one another. Camo really has no intention of trying to kill Victor Creed. He has bigger aspirations, whereas Graydon, his only thought process is, I must kill every Creed. That includes Camo. Not wasting any time, that's exactly what Graydon Creed does. He kills him, shoots him out of the sky right then and there. And knowing that his time is limited and there are more Sentinels coming inbound, we see him self-destruct the Sentinel that he has been controlling. And we have shrapnel flung in all directions. And X-23 trying to avoid getting hit by any shrapnel. That is when we have the arrival of X-Force, with them coming in and getting ready to pick up X-23 and find out what is really going on down here. We pick up with Sabretooth and Birdie. Now, Birdie is someone the Sabretooth held near and dear, or as well as he could anyway. They didn't change his abusive nature, but Birdie was one of the few people that could ease his pain, to ease the torment that he went through, with the programming of Doug letting him know that this seed can only access the memories he holds on to. The Death Seed is much more than anything else. What it really is a mobile pit, but it's a pit of rehabilitation. Doug believes that everything he is seeing, everything Sabretooth is having to relive, are things things that he feels guilty about. Doug believes that everybody has the capacity for good. Even Sabretooth was a hero for a small period of time. Doug believes that Sabretooth wouldn't have done the things that he did if he knew what he was putting other people through. Back on Krakoa, we have Wolverine that is jumping into the fray. After leaving behind the exiles, not wanting to have them in this fight, not wanting to risk their lives, telling them that this is what Krakoa should have been, what you're building on this ship right now. This was a dream. You are proving that it is possible. But Wolverine cannot sit here and wait. He must go stop Graydon. He must stop Sabretooth. And so, jumping down, he faces off against Graydon Creed. As we pick up with Sabretooth in his little therapy session. At this point, he's laughing at Doug, because Doug has such a big heart that he assumes everybody has the capacity for that kind of kindness. Not imagining that there are just people in this world that are built different. That every wounded child simply needs a hug and a cookie. That they need to be made right. But he doesn't hold on to those memories because he feels guilty. He is proud of those moments. Reliving those moments has reinvigorated him, got his blood flowing. This is how he is able to rip out of the Death Seed, beginning to make his way to the surface, while Graydon Creed and our adamantium-suited Wolverine go toe-to-toe. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Yet another filler issue, but this one I didn't hate as much, simply because it explained what the Death Seed was. It is kind of a mobile pit, a mobile therapy session to grab hold of Sabretooth and try to rehabilitate him. Like, I love Doug's character, but the guy's an idiot. This may have worked with some individuals, but we're talking about Sabretooth. We already saw what he did, we saw what he was capable of, and then you give somebody a Death Seed saying that this is gonna take care of him, that he'll wish that he was dead, but the truth is, your seed didn't actually work and he was able to break out of it. The Death Seed at the end of the day was a false sense of security, and if the exiles were still around him, they could have been seriously hurt, more than likely ripped apart. I think it's pretty irresponsible and naive of Doug to go and try this route, knowing who he is, knowing what he's capable of, and you try the route of rehabilitation inside of a Venus flytrap. But the last issue is ahead of us. The final confrontation is finally happening. Graydon Creed, Sabretooth, and Wolverine. The three of them are about to face off against one another, and we are gonna see what Victor Creed does. Will he kill his son so that he can have the final blow to Wolverine? Or will we see that there might actually be good in Victor Creed? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you're unable to do that, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that sub button, make sure you ring that notification bell so you're not missing any of the awesome content. And with that being said, until the next breakdown.